Do you recall Mr. Lanigan ever mentioning Xander Fang?
I do not.
Does that name mean anything to you?
Other than being plastered all over the news?
Plaster, plaster.
Other than it being plastered all over the news?
Does that name mean anything to you?
Other than it being plastered all over the news? In that regard, it means as much as Kim Kardashian.
Dash, dash.
In that regard, it means as much as Kim Kardashian. The refinery was never part of our conversation. We needed an immediate solution. A refinery would have solved nothing in the short term. And
Refinery, refinery.
a refinery would have solved nothing in the short term. And
We're talking about the lesser of two evils. I don't want you to become the target and to undo all the
And
work.
what if it's not me at all?
Undo, undo.
And to undo all the
And what
work.
if it's not me at all?
It must have been quite a shock when Lanigan's tribe shifted contributions to the other party, when they hadn't given a single dime to the Republicans before that.
Dime, dime.
When they hadn't given a single dime to the Republicans before that. My source says the estimate was $25 million. You said, and I quote, with this kind of influx,
Influx, influx.
With this kind of influx, you can be sure somebody isn't playing by the rules.
sounds like something I might say. Bob has a better memory than me.
Bob, Bob.
Bob has a better memory than me.
She's not even in my life except on the edges, making things blurrier.
Blur, blur.
Edges making things blurrier.
The vice president needs to consult with his advisors.
National security, are you really going to play that card, Oliver?
His answers could entail classified material.
Entail, entail.
His answers could entail classified material.
From a lion's den to a pack of wolves.
DN. DN.
Doug. Yeah, you can isolate, white knuckle this shit if you want.
Knuckle, knuckle.
White knuckle this shit if you want.
Long layover on my way to California.
I've got auditors, federal.
Auditor, auditor.
I've got auditors, federal.
Just odds and ends, a few details.
I was under the impression this would be short and sweet.
So was I, but she's very deliberate.
Deliberate, deliberate.
So was I, but she's very deliberate. Yeah, you should take more naps on those sofas in the Oval.
Well, naps don't cut it these days, Frank. Not even a dent.
Dent, dent.
Not even a dent.
We're thinking of hiring her.
A lobbyist.
She could lose her re-elect. Not a great time to be an incumbent.
Incumbent, incumbent.
Not a great time to be an incumbent.
You're looking for what? A recommendation?
We have the lowest turnover of any shop on K Street.
Turnover, turnover.
We have the lowest turnover of any shop on K Street.
I'll say whatever you want me to say. I'll take responsibility for all of it.
She could indict you.
Indict, indict.
She could indict you.
It needs to be your voice, a clear voice.
I'm already testifying at the court-martial.
Marshal, marshal.
I'm already testifying at the court-martial.
And not a needle that Dunbar's looking for.
She's interviewed half of Congress. That woman's after blood.
But not for gossip. And
Gossip, gossip.
But not for gossip. And you were visiting a sick friend, weren't you?
Yeah, ostensibly.
Well,
Ostensibly, ostensibly.
Yeah, ostensibly.
well.
It has everything to do with this. I should feel disgusted, but I don't.
Disgust, disgust.
I should feel disgusted, but I don't.
And we're sure this includes the visits to his friend.
It has to. It was full security detail.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal, phenomenal.
You're ready to press send the moment I hear from Doug.
Have either of you slept?
We're awake, fully operational.
Operational. Operational.
We're awake, fully operational. You have at least 3 hours. Take a nap. You can use my office.
Nap. Nap.
Take a nap. You can use my office.
I know that's been an issue since the assault. The defense brought up what they called emotional and mental instability.
Instability. Instability.
Brought up what they called emotional and mental instability.
Convenient. You know what isn't convenient? Cramming 8 attorneys into my office.
Cram. Cram.
Cramming 8 attorneys into my office. It was not designed for the entire partnership of my law firm. They're worried about Lanigan.
He's a little shaky, but he'll hold up.
Shaky. Shaky.
He's a little shaky, but he'll hold up.
I do not take your hesitation as a promising sign.
Hesitation. Hesitation.
I do not take your hesitation as a promising sign.
An orchestrated deception.
If we had refused to comment, it would have suggested that it was true, which would have endangered the process.
In danger. In danger.
Which would have endangered the process. Why I'm prepared to give you the full picture. Oliver, the White House believes in transparency.
Transparency. Transparency.
The White House believes in transparency.
All the Vice President's personal travel logs.
And the last 10 years since I became whip.
As well as the President since inauguration.
Inauguration. Inauguration.
As well as the President since inauguration.
Why don't you head back to Chicago, and as soon as we put a plan together, we can give you a buzz.
Buzz. Buzz.
We can give you a buzz.
Please, let me.
Oh, it's fine. I'm fine.
I've got it. You're barefoot.
Barefoot. Barefoot.
I've got it. You're barefoot.
Oh, no, what happened?
Damn it.
Let me get some bandages.
Bandage. Bandage.
Let me get some bandages.
Paid leave till the investigation is over.
Well, at least you're being paid.
First step in terminating my partnership.
Terminate. Terminate.
First step in terminating my partnership. You know how things go. No matter what happens, there's a stain I can't wash out.
Stain. Stain.
This is a stain I can't wash out.
So you're looking for career opportunities?
I'm not offering myself to you wholesale.
Wholesale. Wholesale.
I'm not offering myself to you wholesale.
She's not a part of it.
Keep the watch as a token of good faith.
Token. Token.
Keep the watch as a token of good faith. Poor Remy. The heart can choke the mind when all its blood flows back onto itself.
Unto. Unto.
And when all its blood flows back onto itself. How's your head?
Fine. Took a couple of aspirin before I went to sleep.
Aspirin. Aspirin.
Took a couple of aspirin before I went to sleep.